Hey guys, and welcome back. Well, Lady Gaga, born Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanata, has been getting rave reviews for her music, being a music icon, and in her leading role, a latest remake of A Star is Born. Although she seems healthy now as she promotes the film, earlier last year she had to cut short her European tour because of fibromyalgia pain. Now, Lady Gaga was originally diagnosed with fibromyalgia several years ago. She blames her illness on physical and mental components. PTSD caused by a sexual assault by a music producer at the age of 19 and breaking her hip in 2013, 10 months into her Born This Way world tour. Now, since that time, Gaga says she intermittently deals with global and mental pain. Now, much of this is shown in the Netflix documentary Gaga 5'2". Now, the film is a glimpse of her tumultuous life during the period when she was writing her Joanne album while preparing for the halftime show at the 2016 Super Bowl. Now, throughout the film, Gaga is seen suffering with what she calls full body spasm. Now, she is often covered with ice packs while massage therapists try to relieve some of the spasms. During one such episode, she wonders, I just think about other people who have maybe something like this that are struggling to figure out what it is, and they don't have the money to have somebody to help them. I don't know what I blank do if I didn't have everyone here to help me. What the hell would I do? Now, Gaga is also filmed at her doctor's office where she received trigger point injections, a combination of local anesthetics with or without corticosteroids. Now, her physician also plans the next phase of her treatment, which will involve platelet-rich plasma therapy, presumably into her previously injured hip. Now, in an interview for the October 2018 issue of Vogue, Lady Gaga explained why she wanted the cameras to document her suffering. I get so irritated with people who don't believe fibromyalgia is real. Ooh, you said a mouthful, lady. For me, Lady Gaga says, I think for many others, it's really a cyclone of anxiety, depression, PTSD, trauma, and a panic disorder, all of which sends the nervous system into overdrive. And then you have nerve pains as a result. People need to be more compassionate. Chronic pain is no joke. And it's every day waking up not knowing how you're going to feel. Now, fortunately, Lady Gaga is in an up phase these days. It's getting better every day, she says, because now I have fantastic doctors who take care of me and getting me show ready. Now, what is fibromyalgia syndrome? Often called FM. It's a common chronic disorder characterized by widespread pain, diffuse tenderness, and other symptoms. The word fibromyalgia comes from the Latin term for fibrous tissue and the Greek one for muscle, myo, and pain for algia. Now, according to the National Fibromyalgia Association, fibromyalgia is one of the most chronic, common pain conditions. Now, this disorder affects an estimated 10 million people in the U.S. and an estimated 3 to 6% of the world population. Well, I'm in that ranking. Now, why it's more prevalent in women? 75 to 90% of the people who have fibromyalgia are women. It also occurs in men and children of all ethnic groups. Now, although fibromyalgia is often considered an arthritis-related condition, it is not truly a form of arthritis. This is because it does not cause inflammation or damage to your joints, muscles, or other tissue. Like arthritis, however, fibromyalgia can cause significant pain and fatigue, and it can interfere with a person's ability to carry on activities of daily living. Now, also like arthritis, fibromyalgia is considered a rheumatic condition, a medical condition that impairs the joints and or soft tissues and cause chronic pain. Now, some of the symptoms, in addition to pain and fatigue, people with fibromyalgia may experience a variety of other symptoms, including cognitive and memory problems, often referred to as fibro fog. Sleep disorders, including sleep apnea. Yep, me too. Morning stiffness, headaches, irritable bowel syndrome, painful menstrual period, numbness or tingling of the extremities, restless leg syndrome, temperature sensitivity, sensitivity to loud noises or bright lights. Yeah, that's me, all of the above. Now, a person may have two or more coexisting chronic pain conditions. Such conditions can include chronic fatigue syndrome, endometriosis, fibromyalgia, inflammatory bowel disease, interstitial cystitis, temporomandibular joint dysfunction, and vulvodynia. Now, it is not known whether these disorders share a common cause. At the current time, the etiology and pathophysiology of FM are unclear, although scientists are starting to put some of the pieces together. There is no evidence that a single event causes fibromyalgia, but it's more likely a combination of many physical and emotional stressors that can trigger or aggravate symptoms. These events can include infections, mental health conditions, emotional or physical trauma. Now, FM is a disorder of pain regulation, classified under the term central sensitivity, rather than a primary muscle disease. Now, controlled studies have found no significant biochemical or pathological abnormalities in the muscles of patients with FM. Any muscular changes presents may be secondary to inactivity caused by pain. Now, genetic predisposition and gene candidates. There appears to be a genetic for fibromyalgia. Now, Boskilska and Sarzi-Puttini reports that there's a high incidence of fibromyalgia in families of fibromyalgia patients, and that the inheritance, although unknown, is most probably polygenic. Smith et al. Did a large candidate gene study looking at 350 genes representing 3 overlapping domains: transmission of pain signals and inflammation response to tissue injury or psychological stress, and mood affective states associated with chronic pain. Now, they found significant differences in frequencies between cases, and controls were observed for 3 genes: the GABRB3, the TAARI, and GBP1. Yeah, that's over my head, but I do know that fibromyalgia is real, and many people, it takes a while for their doctors to diagnose. Doctors have to rule out other potential causes of these symptoms before making a diagnosis of fibromyalgia, because fibromyalgia mimic a lot of different disorders. Now, like everything else on a chronic pain level, patient education about the disease, good sleep, hygiene, exercise, aerobic conditioning, stretching and strengthening, and drug monotherapy can help fibromyalgia. Now, only 3 medications. Cymbalta was originally developed for and is still used to treat depression. Savella is similar to a drug used to treat depression, but is FDA approved only for fibromyalgia. Now, these 2 drugs are both serotonin and norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors. Now, Lyrica is a medication developed to treat the neuropathy, the chronic pain caused by damage to the nervous system. Yep. Well, guys, I tell you, other things that helps fibromyalgia is massages, chiropractic treatment, acupuncture, herbs, dietary supplements for different fibromyalgia symptoms. Alright, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hope that you will like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, important, be blessed, y'all.